Hello everyone. It's that time of year again. It's the day when people find out when they've been rejected or accepted into Oxford or Cambridge, so that's Oxbridge. If you've been given an offer, congratulations, but this video isn't for you. Sorry. Everyone else, welcome. I was rejected from Cambridge, but not at the stage that you guys will be at, the stage after the interviews. I was actually rejected before I'd even applied, and that was because of my predicted grades. If my predictions had been correct, I could have applied, but that's a story for another day. Just to be clear, I don't blame my teachers, I blame the system. And then after that, I received the official UCAS rejections from University of Warwick and University of Nottingham as well. And I'm currently at the University of Nottingham, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, so I guess you could say I'm pretty experienced in rejection. So I wanted to talk about some thoughts I've had about being rejected and some thoughts that you might hear now that you've received this rejection letter, and when people come up to you and they say, oh, so did you get in? You're gonna have to say, well, no, I didn't. So I want to have a chat with you about that and let me know what you think. So the first thing is, I don't want you to let this rejection be the thing that defines your last year of school. Most likely, most people who apply are in year 13, and I don't want you to have that cloud hanging all over your head the whole year, like, oh, what if I'd got in, blah blah blah, all of that. So I don't want you to let that define it. Don't let yourself be known as the one who got rejected or anything. You know, go and have a great year. You've still got loads of other stuff to celebrate. You've still got time left with your classmates before you all leave. So make sure you have a great time, and plus if you get out there and talking to people, talking to your friends, it will really help you get over that rejection. And the second thing is, you hear loads of people say to you things now like, oh, Oxford will kick themselves when they see your grades, or Cambridge don't know what they're missing. And it's true, they probably will kick themselves and all of that. But at the end, you know, it's just one thing. Just, you don't want that thing to be constantly brought up. You don't want it hanging over your head. It's like I said before, you're worth more than what Oxford or Cambridge are going to think when they see your grades. You're not there anymore, it's behind you. So those people mean well when they say that, but it just brings it up again when really you're moving past it, you're above it, whatever. At the end of the day, the university that you end up going to, it will just amount to 3 words on your CV. What's more important is what degree classification you get in your degree, so whether it's a 2-1, a 2-2 or a first. That's a lot more important, and I think lots of universities would take someone at, say, Cardiff for example with a first over someone at Oxford with a 2-2. That will be a lot more important, and there's plenty of stories online about people graduating Oxford then not being able to find a job, when there's people from other universities who are finding it really, really easy to find a job. And another thing I think people don't realise is they think, oh, if I want to be famous, if I want to be successful, then I've got to go to Oxford or Cambridge, because people look at the alumni of the university and then they think, oh, well, they're all famous and successful. No one famous or successful that I know goes to my uni, therefore blah blah blah. But why can't that be you? And besides, there's plenty of other people who have made great things out of their lives who've been rejected from Oxford and Cambridge, who didn't go to Oxford or Cambridge at all. For example, there's J.K. Rowling, and she went to Exeter, which is another great uni, and I think she's pretty successful. There's someone outside. The walls here are very thin. Okay, I can't hear anything, so I'm going to carry on. Excuse me. And the final point is, and this is to me is the most important point, at the end of the day, and you won't believe this in year 13, trust me, I didn't, you won't believe it, but you'll know exactly what I mean as soon as you get to uni. At the end of the day, you know, uni just becomes uni. None of the prestige of it, or the alumni, or the history, or the entry requirements, or its place in the league tables, none of that ends up mattering once you're actually there. Like, it just becomes your new norm. And you'll be thinking more about the friends that you make, the societies you're going to join, all these deadlines you've got to do. You won't even be thinking like, oh, this is 16th in league tables and I wanted to be 4th or whatever. You don't end up thinking about that. You're just concentrating on where you are and everything that's going on, and none of the stuff you worry about in year 13 about the unis will end up mattering. So I hope that helps. If you've been rejected and you're feeling down, don't let the term Oxbridge reject define you. You're more than that. You're not an Oxbridge reject. You're plenty of other things as well. You're intelligent, you're hardworking, I'm sure you're kind and you've got friends. And those qualities are much, much more important than one rejection. So I really hope that helps. If you've got any other words of support or anything like that, please pop it in the comments and give me a message if you want anything like that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.